This is the story of a man who rose from humble beginnings to become Asia's richest person. Born into a family of textile merchants in India, he had a modest upbringing and was educated in local schools. However, his entrepreneurial spirit and innate business acumen led him to start his own company at the young age of 17. Through hard work, dedication, and a sharp sense of business, he grew his textile company into a multi-billion-dollar conglomerate that spanned various industries, including petrochemicals, refining, and retail. He was a pioneer in bringing new technology and innovative business practices to India, which helped him stay ahead of the competition and cement his place as a leader in the global business world. Despite his enormous success, he has remained grounded and committed to giving back to society. He is a philanthropist who has donated billions of dollars to various causes, including education, healthcare, and disaster relief. His remarkable journey from a small textile business to Asia's richest man serves as an inspiration to entrepreneurs and business leaders all over the world. Gautam Adani is one of the most prominent and successful businessmen in India. He is the founder and chairman of the Adani Group, a conglomerate that operates in diverse industries such as ports, logistics, power generation, and renewable energy. Adani started his entrepreneurial journey in the 1980s with a small trading firm in Mumbai, and through his vision, hard work, and strategic acumen, he has built a multi-billion-dollar empire that has become a symbol of India's economic growth and global competitiveness. Gautam Adani is an Indian billionaire industrialist and entrepreneur who started his business empire in the 1980s. Here's a brief overview of his journey. Adani was born on June 24, 1962 in Ahmedabad, Gujarat, into a middle-class family. Gautam Adani grew up in a small town in Gujarat, India, and started his career as a diamond sorter in Mumbai. In the 1980s, he began importing polyvinyl chloride from abroad and selling it in India, which led to the creation of his first company, Adani Exports. His father, Shanti Lal Adani, was a textile merchant, and his mother, Shanta Adani, was a homemaker. Adani completed his schooling in Ahmedabad and went on to earn a bachelor's degree in commerce from Gujarat University. However, instead of pursuing higher studies, he decided to join his elder brother's diamond trading business in Mumbai. Adani's first brush with success came in the early 1980s when he started his own trading firm, Adani Enterprises, with a capital of just 5,000 rupees. He started by importing and exporting commodities such as agro products, plastics, and textiles. However, he soon realized that the key to sustained growth was to diversify his business and tap into emerging sectors that had the potential to create long-term value. In the late 1990s, Adani identified ports and logistics as a promising industry given India's growing trade and infrastructure needs. He started by acquiring a small port in Mundra, Gujarat, and gradually expanded his portfolio by acquiring more ports and developing logistics infrastructure such as rail and road connectivity. Today, Adani Ports and Special Economic Zone Limited is India's largest private port operator, handling over 25% of the country's cargo traffic and generating annual revenues of over $2 billion. Adani's strategic vision and risk-taking abilities were evident in his foray into power generation and transmission, which he entered in the early 2000s. He acquired power plants in Gujarat and Maharashtra and set up transmission lines to distribute power across the country. Today, Adani Power Limited has a total installed capacity of 12,410 megawatts and is one of the largest private power producers in India. In recent years, Adani has also focused on renewable energy and has made significant investments in solar and wind power. His goal is to make the Adani Group the world's largest renewable energy company by 2030. Adani Green Energy Limited is the renewable energy arm of the group and has a portfolio of over 14,800 megawatts of renewable power projects under development, construction, and operation. Apart from business, Adani is also known for his philanthropic activities and social initiatives. The Adani Foundation, established in 1996, focuses on education, healthcare, rural development, and sustainable livelihoods. The foundation has set up schools, hospitals, and vocational training centers across the country and has impacted the lives of millions of people. Gautam Adani grew up in a small town in Gujarat, India, and started his career as a diamond sorter in Mumbai. In the 1980s, he began importing polyvinyl chloride from abroad and selling it in India, which led to the creation of his first company, Adani Exports. Adani then diversified into other businesses, including power generation, infrastructure development, and logistics. He expanded his business empire by acquiring government-owned companies and assets in India, such as ports, power plants, and airports. Adani Group, the conglomerate he founded, is now one of India's largest private companies with interests in multiple sectors such as energy, logistics, agribusiness, and defense. In recent years, Adani has been expanding his business outside of India, particularly in Australia, where he has invested heavily in coal mines and port infrastructure. Adani is now one of the richest people in Asia and is considered a major player in India's economic growth story. Gautam Adani's journey from a diamond sorter to a billionaire industrialist is marked by his entrepreneurial spirit, strategic thinking, and risk-taking abilities. Here are some more details about his business ventures. After founding Adani Exports, Adani ventured into the power sector with the creation of Adani Power, which is now one of India's largest private power producers. Adani's focus on renewable energy has also led to the creation of Adani Green Energy, which is now the world's largest solar power company by capacity. Adani's foray into infrastructure development began with the acquisition of Mundra Port in Gujarat in 2001. The port was transformed into India's largest private port and is now part of Adani Ports and Special Economic Zone, which is India's largest private port operator. APSEZ now operates 10 ports across India and has also expanded into the logistics business through Adani Logistics. Adani's expansion into Australia began in 2010 when it acquired a coal mine in Queensland. The acquisition was followed by the creation of the Adani Australia Group, which now has interests in coal mining, port infrastructure, and renewable energy. Adani's investment in Australia has been controversial due to concerns about the environmental impact of coal mining and the company's close ties to the Indian government. Apart from his business ventures, Adani is also known for his philanthropic activities through the Adani Foundation. The foundation works in the areas of education, health, and community development with a focus on rural and marginalized communities in India. In conclusion, Gautam Adani is a self-made entrepreneur who has transformed the Indian business landscape through his innovative and bold ideas. His journey from a small trading firm to a diversified conglomerate is a testament to his resilience, vision, and commitment to excellence. Adani's success story is an inspiration for millions of young entrepreneurs in India and around the world who dream of creating value and making a difference in society. Thank you for watching another amazing video from our team. Like, comment, and subscribe. And stay tuned for our next video.